Alright, y'all, welcome back to another episode where I have no idea what's really going on, but we're trying. Today I made our son steak and sweet potato, and he absolutely loves both. Sweet potato turns into the biggest mess ever, but as long as he's happy and fed, I really don't care. We also had a dinosaur movie on just for fun, and he was just living every kid's dream. So I left him to go make us dinner, and I ended up trying a new recipe. I have all the ingredients here, and I actually never made steak before. So this was a first one for me, and of course I had the hubby in the house to make sure I was doing it right because, again, I usually don't make steak. He usually does. He does all the meats, which is so easy, but the recipe made it look simple, so I wanted to give it a shot. So it was very simple. You just added salt and pepper. Usually my husband goes crazy with seasonings, and it's always delicious, but I had to be basic because I wanted to make sure I followed the recipe to a T. And then I ended up seasoning it so much that I thought I over-seasoned it, like right here. And no, it was fine. It was not over-seasoned. It was just apparently right. And I'm just dramatic, which is okay. It was time to transfer it into the pan. And again, not my best moment, but I will say, future me, after already having the steak, it was delicious. 10 out of 10, recommend. However, I did smoke up the entire house, and my husband had to open not only our French doors, our laundry room, and our windows. But we live and we learn, and he makes the steak still. And eventually, someday, I will get it right. I've actually never cut any type of herb before, so let's all take guesses right now on how I attempt to cut this. Do I pluck it or do I just chop it as is? Ready? Take a guess right now. And I try to pluck it. And then don't worry, because I also tried the other way because I got tired of plucking it and I thought, this looks kind of stupid. Why am I plucking it? Please let me know. Are you supposed to pluck it or do you just cut it as is? I'm pretty sure it probably doesn't matter, and it's probably easier the other way, but apparently I like doing things the hard way according to my cooking recipe. Just my daily quick orange juice break. If you asked me right now, I would be like, oh, this is a little bit of a fail because this sauce looks kind of odd. But at the end, it looks great. It thickens and it's delicious. And I would make this again. But I'm not gonna lie, while I was making this, I thought, gee, it's a good thing we have a backup plan. We've got grilled chicken already in the fridge because I don't know if this is gonna pan out really good. Drum roll please, and final product. And meanwhile, while I'm making dinner, the hubby is finishing painting our walls white. It was a darkish gray when we moved in, and it didn't match the furniture or any of the decorations I already own. I've always had white walls. White walls are easy to change your room in, change your decorations, and it always matches. But when you have a color on the wall, it was just harder to make the room pull together. And we finally caved and got the big 5-gallon bucket of paint and just decided one day we're gonna move everything in the middle of the room and hammer it out. And so we did. And my hubby did all the fine little corners because those are most annoying to me, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. It's just tedious work. Now on your left, you're gonna see I'm gonna attempt to make my life 10 times harder by removing a nail incorrectly and then finally deciding, all right, I guess I'll do it the right way. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know if I was having mom brain. I just put our son to sleep, and I thought, I'm going to pull this nail out the other way because I'm really not that tall. And it turned out I could reach the nail the proper way. It just, I don't know, guess took my brain a little bit longer than it should have. And I did it. But yeah, everybody enjoy that. Okay, so we're painting. Are you ready? Everybody, we're going to flash forward to the future. And boom. It was at this moment where it was almost 10 o'clock at night, and I realized I didn't make our bed because I had just done the laundry. And so I quickly left my husband to finish the painting, and I quickly made our bed, pulled our life together because we were both exhausted. Our son still wakes up sometimes once in the middle of the night, and we take turns handling that. And so we were both exhausted and ready to go to bed at this point, and our bed wasn't even made. So I had to flash forward, quickly get that done. I then walked into our kitchen to close up the shop. I made a huge mess trying to create this pasta steak butter dish, although very yummy, very much a mess. By the way, everybody noticed something I didn't know. Fun fact, I'm learning, or mom brain, whatever you want to call it. I didn't know. If you use chicken stock, do you put it back in the fridge? Like, not back into, but like, do you put it in the fridge? Or do you put it in the pantry? Because I actually had to sit here after this video and Google, where do you put chicken stock when you open it? I don't know if that's just a failure on my part in not knowing that, or a failure on society for high school education. Because there are a few things that I've had to Google that sometimes I feel like should have just been common sense. Maybe I should have already known that, but I didn't. I didn't, in fact. In fact, while I'm doing the audio of this video, I literally found out today that my husband has been cooking on the stovetop way better than me. I did not know that there was a different knob for the different stovetop circles. And if you know what I'm talking about, when you look at the bigger burners, you have the little burner and the big burners. I did not know that there was a better way to cook, and it turns out I've been cooking wrong my whole life. And I was today years old when I figured out that the knob doesn't just go high, 8, 6, 4, 2, low, and then same way the other way around. Those are two different, I don't even know how to explain it, but just know that I'm a silly goose, and I own it because I've been cooking wrong for my entire 24 years of life, and my husband finally showed me the right way to cook on a stovetop. At this moment, I want everybody to realize I was starting to do just too much. I decided I was going to dehydrate basil leaves from my basil plant while I was waiting, or at least get that started. And usually that works well, but because I was so exhausted, I turned off the stove, of course, because I'm not going to go to bed with that on, or the oven, I mean. But what I did not remember was that I had leaves in the oven. So the next time I turned the oven on to make something, I ended up burning those leaves. So take a lesson from me. Do not attempt something at 10 o'clock at night when you are super exhausted. We were so exhausted that I actually did not film an ending to this video. So I will just say and leave y'all good night.